When it comes to selling your home quickly and in as-is condition, there's a company who can offer a great price and a closing date that is good for you. This next STL Home segment has been sponsored by Fasterhouse, and joining me now is their CEO and owner, Lucas Walls. Lucas, thanks for being here with us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Chelsea.
Of course. And what's the difference between Fasterhouse and, those big Silicon Valley home investors?
Yeah, a big difference, a lot of differences. But the main one that comes to my mind when I think about it is the difference between them and us is that we care about our community. And that shows up in a couple different ways. Through transparency of a contract, a lot of these big tech companies might not perform on a closing contract or try to renegotiate $50,000 off, and we come in and save and come to the rescue at that point. So.
Yeah, you can tell that you truly do care about the community, especially when it comes to the impact on housing, increasing desirable housing, helping really stabilize property values too.
Yeah, a lot of the homes that we buy have been vacant and run down for a long period of time. So we go in there and we fix them up and bring them back to glory. And a lot of the homeowners that we buy houses from maybe don't have the resources or the time or whatever to do it. So we're able to do that, and we like to show the old homeowners what we can do with their house, and then we can sell it, and everybody's house in the neighborhood increases in value along with it. Or we have a property management company in-house too, and we can convert that house to a rental property, because there's a lot of people right now who don't want to buy, and maybe they need to rent for a financial reason or just waiting for interest rates to go down or something. So it's a nice pair to have that property management company along with our house buying company, Fasterhouse.
That is pretty amazing. I mean, like you said, it really does bring up the property value of everybody else once you've shown that one house some love. I mean, what does it mean to sell your house to a cash buyer? And how does Fasterhouse actually buy these homes?
Yeah, well, first of all, not all cash buyers are created equally. So
just throwing it out there.
So I'll talk about what it looks like to sell your house to us in the Fasterhouse way. A lot of benefits to doing that. Quick closing. We can sign a contract and get you your money in your pocket within 2 or 3 weeks. No fees or commissions, anything like that. Whatever we signed the contract for, that's what you're taking home in your pocket, right? And also, a lot of people need to get their house fixed up to list it with a real estate agent. With us, you don't need to do that. We buy it in as-is condition. And when someone sells a house, there's a lot of inspection fixes that goes into that. No inspection fixes with us, nothing. So we just take it as is condition, make the process as simple as possible for the homeowner, go from start to finish with a couple of phone calls and money in your pocket.
Well, I like what you just said. It's a simple process. But going back to what you said earlier, it's about the community and pouring into the community. And Fasterhouse actually has a partnership with Greater Giving. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we truly believe in our community and helping the community, and we do help the community in just everyday business operations with Fasterhouse, but we have a lot of big-hearted people on our team that wanted to take it a step further, a layer deeper, so we founded a nonprofit, Greater Giving. And Greater Giving is focused on creating connections and allowing people to be seen, heard, and valued, and the mental health and wellness that goes along with that. So a portion of Fasterhouse's profits are donated to Greater Giving every single month, so we can continue to live out the mission of Greater Giving.
That is amazing. Well, St. Louis, if you're at home and you're watching and your ears have perked up, Fasterhouse could be the next big opportunity for you to sell your home. And he actually has a tip for us today. His tip of the day is that when dealing with home investors, be sure you understand their contract or their offer. And at Fasterhouse, you are truly working with people who care about you, who care about your community. So if you're at home and you're watching, you can visit Fasterhouse online at fasterhouse.com. They're also on Facebook, on Instagram, and you can pick up the phone and give them a call at 314-926-0660. Don't go anywhere, St. Louis. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.